You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves. You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I might take a look.
It ain't that simple. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, all right?
I guess.
Take a seat, and we can begin. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If you did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
I scream for help.
You'd rely on others, then. Next question. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd ask for a minigun, so I can do the job right.
Please treat the questions seriously. Or are you? Next. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd trade for a cherry bomb and blow it open.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd get a gun and shoot myself.
Near total absence. Cognac the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd point a gun in his face and take it from him.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd replace his blood pressure medicine with sugar pills.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate. Welcome to Covenant.
Oh.
Looks suspicious to
Hi.
prison.
Talia.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
Hey.
You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
I hope I do.
You'll like it. You'll see. Feel free to use my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Ted.
Anybody else in town would be happy to talk to you, but...
You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
Sure, I know about... Who was that again?
You're as bad as the rest of these idiots. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Hi.
Yes?
After a long day, nothing beats Deezer's lemonade.
Hey, Deezer.
Less rads, less mute fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
What's in the lemonade?
Deezer's lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients from sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in 1 cold glass. Try it and enjoy, or take advantage of the money-back guarantee.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
It's good to see a new face around here.
Hey there.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
Anything else in town?
Doc Patricia will be more than happy to patch you up. For a modest fee, of course. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we've got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's delicious.
I have to go.
You have a good day.
Hey, the leg's still on the mend. Do you have anything for the pain?
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off, understood? Any other complications with the injury?
It's healing up pretty good.
Off you go then.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't think I can pick this. Won't be able to pick this.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy and all.
Talia.
Oh, you're back. Isn't Covenant just the best?
Do you have time for some questions?
If it'll help, sure.
Everyone around here is acting suspicious. What are they hiding?
Hiding? Why would you think that? We're just real friendly and busy. I gotta go.
Why does one tiny settlement need so much firepower?
That really isn't part of our mission.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
You need to talk?
I think it's time we split the team.
Affirmative. Ad Victoriam.
Hey.
Where do you want me?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Inquiring about anything in particular?
We should go our separate ways.
Affirmative. Ad Victor.
Well, hello.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Synths are a real touchy subject around here.
Now that you mention it, people are always gabbing about synths, or the Institute. But here, not one word. And hell, this whole place is a bucket full of strange.
We'll talk later. Why are they so afraid of synths?
Busted. It's the third replacement.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge.
Do you have any proof Covenant...
I got one... There's no reason...
Right. Do you have any proof Covenant...
I hate this place.
Caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds,
Deezer's
we
lemonade,
have to
huh?
spread the word of the Brotherhood.
The
across
caravan
the
definitely
Commonwealth.
stopped in Covenant. Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge.
Do you have any proof?
I got one thing.
Right.
There's no reason.
Synths are a real touchy subject.
But here?
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't...
Sure. Do you have any proof Covenant...
No.
We'll talk later.
Why, if it isn't my favorite Minuteman. Fresh from taking care of the Institute, are we? Well, don't expect too deep a discount.
I'll take a look.
You won't find better quality anywhere.
While difficult to confirm, there are reports of clashes between Institute and Greenfield forces. Who or what instigated the fighting is unknown at this time. If these two groups are openly fighting now, if everyone else can manage to stay out of their way. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I'd want to pick sides on this one.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Let's see what I can spare.
Dr. Patricia.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you?
Any news out there, Doctor?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you.
Oh? Hear anything, Doc?
If you want rumors, then...
Not now.
All right. Excuse...
Uh-huh.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you... But welcome.
You're awfully chipper.
Looks like someone woke up. You here to shop? I'll make...
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease, but between you and me...
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. He's just stirring.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Get your lemonade here!
Hey, Deezer.
Fresh lemonade here!
Hey, Dan.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you...
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone would know where this compound is, it'd be Jacob. He runs this town. But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this, pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine. People that break our rules are asked to leave. Rarely happens.
Well, hello.
Jacob.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Tell me about yourself.
I make sure Penny, Talia, and everyone, but someone. I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Can I ask some questions?
Ask away.
You ever hear of a compound?
Why, that sounds interesting, stranger. But
Do you know anything about...
Is this about...
I have to go.
You have a good...
I wish you wouldn't
It's good
take
to
risks
see a
like
new
that.
face around here.
I really shouldn't talk to you. Because I'm busy and all.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
saw something.
We get along just swell with passersby. Like I always say, give someone a free meal, a safe place to bunk up, and some civility.
This cell
P's and Q's
means
and
business.
Careful. Taking things like that could start a fight.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Sorry, I'm so busy.
That's it.
I don't think we should be doing this.
That's a serious lock.
I
Need to
think
find a
I'm going to
key.
look the other way.
Let's hope someone's been careless.
The terminal in the guest bunk is
Hey.
there for visitors.
Need something?
Paladin,
You need to talk?
Dance. I think it's time for you to leave.
Affirmative. Add Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
We get along just swell. With passersby. Like I always say, give someone a free...
It's a full-time job keeping those little scamps of mine out of trouble.
Thanks for your help, pal.
I didn't want you to have all the fun.
If that's what you call fun.
Sure.
Anyway.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
What do we have? Dealing with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here. Nice. Jacob.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Go find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
Glad that's all.
All quiet, General.
hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I just want answers about Stockton's caravan, nothing more.
I'll take you to see Dr. Chambers. She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned. Blythe! Hey, Blythe!
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes, the interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
Watch yourself.
You shouldn't be in here. Welcome to the compound.
Hey, extend the platform. Showed up on our doorstep. What was I supposed to do?
You're the first outsider that's been in here. Stranger.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
There are no other options?
Too much is at stake to allow you to simply leave. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
If you can get that test to work, that could be a game changer.
And then everything we've done will be justified. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Are you threatening me, Dan?
I have myself a code. That's not always good on my wallet, but it helps me sleep at night. I took this contract, and I will honor it. Even if I have to kill you to do it.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war. Everything.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to.
Nothing. Gotta be.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
You holding out on me?
They call me Honest Dan for a reason. That's exactly half of what Stockton agreed to pay me. Not one cap more, not one cap less.
I did more than half the work on this job. My share should reflect that.
There's some truth to that. 60-40 work for you?
60-40, really? Try 90-10.
90-10? Is that a joke? I risked my life, same as you. 70-30 is my final offer.
Without me, you'd be dead. Maybe I should ask for it all.
Fine. I'll give you 90-10. But if you want the other 10%, you better be prepared to fight for it.
Huh? The missions must be. Come back here, Redhead. What? Okay. Keep calm. Guess it was nothing.
The missions must be protected!
We'll get through this. Stay calm.
I lost him.
Where'd that little fucker go? He's unstoppable! No one panic!
Where am I?
No. How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within.
Who are you? What? Son of a bitch! You that...
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test?
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say? Fascinating.
Please. I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, I'd be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
No, please. I'm not... just let me... No!
Just answer the questions, and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
Yes. You ruined everything!
You win! I ain't letting you get me!
It's always fascinating watching you create.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Hey, Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you.
Just go away. Haven't you done enough to torment me already? I expect you'll be leaving me behind. Typical.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Ada.
Here you are, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Is there something I can help you with?
We should go our separate ways.
I'd prefer to remain by your side, but I'll abide by your command.
Heads up.
Yes. How can I assist?
I think it's about time we called it quits.
I'd prefer to remain by...
Out there listening to Diamond City Radio have always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the radio shroud. We've had them in rotation for a while now, and they're a fun little adventure. Only now it seems the adventure has become real. That's right, folks. The Commonwealth now has their
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
just so hungry all the time.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
What's the angle here? Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Since we had the big talk, well, it's been easier looking in the mirror.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Getting late. Do my best work after dark, anyway.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need
So,
anything
you ready to
proofread.
get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
Done. I get the good neighbor lifestyle ain't for everyone, but it beats the alternatives. Hey, mind if we talk now?
Of course. What's up?
Look, I needed to mention, just you taking care of Bobby, that sort of dictatorial.
I'm not pleased either. Taking Bobby out of the picture wasn't exactly what I'd planned.
Hey, I said I ain't proud, alright? Hell, that guy was scum. He had this folks with, they cracked him.
That's a hard choice to make.
I appreciate you trying. I felt like less than. When I finally... John, I might have still... As hand. After that, got a crew of drifters.
Why not try and reason with Vic instead of creating a militia?
Hey, or at least thought about it. So the night they never. Once we'd, and there I am. I had to say, of the people, was my enough.
Sounds like you had an awfully bloody past.
Sure did.
Sure.
I just hope, though I'm getting the distinctive.
Right.
Well, you probably.
Nothing's more satisfying
Heads up.
than a smoky
What you
bug.
get?
Had a pocket full of facts.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Look alive.
Got my attention. Enough to go around. Don't know what's more so.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
You leaving me for this circuit board? You bring him back in one piece, Nick.
I can't promise there won't be some scuffs and dings.
Nothing stays hidden for forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Wait. Your friend there. I'd like to speak to him.
Yeah, I got a few words I want to say myself. Starting with, who the hell are you? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were, So many times, I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here.
Dima.
Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
This island is a death trap. Your synth probably ended up as Mirelurk food.
I certainly hope not, but I'd like to know for certain. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right. Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No, not really.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that. How does 100 caps sound?
Didn't you say this might be dangerous? 100 caps seems a little light if danger's involved.
Well, yes, there is that possibility. Would 200 caps be more agreeable?
Faraday, come on. I want to help you, I really do. 200 caps is just, it's a little insulting.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Insulting you was not my intention. Is 300 caps less insulting? That's really about all I can spare.
Why don't we just agree that you'll give me all the caps you've got?
Fine. 400 caps is as much as I can spare. Now please, let me know when you found the drives.
It's giving you trouble. I could give that terminal a look.
Look alive.
Do something for you?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Sure thing. Serious subroutines running on this box.
Yes?
Not that. Got it. There's some...
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out, helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Nothing to say on the subject? Not much for conversation today, are you?
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
We heading out?
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
You sure you two are gonna be all right out there?
Quit your worrying, middleman. We'll be fine.
Hey.
What's eating you?
Yeah? I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here.
Right. I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved to not have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Super me.
Any new trouble spots?
So, you ready to get the... show on the road?